Tonight's recap video is going to be very short because I have to be back up in Glendale tomorrow morning by 8 a.m. Tomorrow is the last day for one of the petitions. Tomorrow is the deadline for one of the petitions, and so we've really ramped up the efforts to seal the deal on this one. And I think we've already probably done it, and they are just now continuing to have us walk in case any of the signatures are thrown out. That's my guess, because we haven't been getting any numbers updates for the last couple of days, other than like daily numbers, right? So obviously you want to have a safeguard. You want to have enough signatures that if anything gets thrown out. So we were told this morning that they're talking about us on Nextdoor. That much is clear. They're talking about us on Nextdoor. The first turf that I went to today, everybody was rude to me. Everybody. Even the one signature I got on that turf, he was even rude to me. They were all rude to me. And they were all using very similar arguments and stuff throughout the day. So it's clear that there's a lot of people reading whatever has been written on Nextdoor, which I haven't seen. I don't know what they've written. But they were saying things like you're not allowed to knock on doors. Somebody must have written that into Nextdoor, that you're not allowed to knock on doors. They were trying to use that argument. And one of my last door knocks, the woman actually stated that she had read about us on Nextdoor, and you're not supposed to be knocking on doors. And I said, well, actually, we're not soliciting, which would be legal too, unless you put a sign up that says no soliciting. People can knock on your doors, right? But even if you do have a no soliciting sign, I'm inviting you to participate in municipal process. This is your right as a citizen. This is your right as a registered voter to participate in this process. So whatever, there's definitely some sort of counter social media campaign going against us, but it's too late. It's too late, y'all. It's too late. Tomorrow is the last day. We're already turning in signatures. We're going to be turning in all the signatures tomorrow. We're already, they've been vetting everything that we've been turning in the entire time, validating the legitimacy of all the signatures that we've collected. They've been doing it throughout the campaign. So yeah, I had some interesting conversations. I had a pretty solid turf today. They were big houses though. Big houses means that you can't knock on as many doors. Like when you get apartment buildings and stuff, you can hit 5 doors in 5 minutes. It's really fast because they're all close together. But when they're big houses, this is a pretty rich neighborhood. They're big houses, it takes more walking, it takes more time to get between the houses. But almost every door I knocked on was home and signed. Almost every door. At least for the first hour or so. And then it was a little more sparse later, but almost everybody who actually opened the door signed. And it was pretty great. Had some pretty good conversations. Once it gets dark, which it gets dark very early, a lot of people don't want to answer the door anymore. Or they're like, why are you knocking after dark? They get really freaking paranoid about knocks after dark. I had one lady say that she really liked what I was doing, but she's not going to touch a petition that's been touched by a bunch of other people. I think that we're far enough into the pandemic at this point that folks should know that if you're touching something that other people have touched, grab some hand sanitizer, go to the bathroom and wash your hands for 30 seconds. We understand that we need to be cleanly at this point. We have to be more careful. There's no reason that you should pull yourself out of an activity like that as long as you're safeguarded. Put your mask on, stand 6 feet away from me, go ahead and sign the petition, and then go wash your hands for 30 seconds. And you want to make absolute sure, then also use some hand sanitizer on top of that. That's the best way to move forward in today's scary world. But anyway, I have to try and go to sleep early because in order for me to try and make it, I'd be real. I told my team lead, I cannot guarantee that, that he's texting me right now about something else, but I cannot guarantee that I can be there by 8 because that would mean I have to get up at 5. I have to leave by 6. Because I have to allot at least 2 hours to get up there in morning traffic. So there are no guarantees. I'm gonna have to text him in the morning and tell him like what my ETA is gonna be because I can't guarantee that's like so far and that's morning rush hour traffic. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's my recap for day 8.